All right, so we have a rectangle with the length being 5.25 meters and the width 1.3 meters, and we're asked to find the area. Rule 1, when we're multiplying decimals, we ignore the decimal point. So we have the 5.25, we just put 525. And then you multiply by 30. We ignore the decimal point totally. So 3 times 5, 15, 5 carry 1, 3, 2, 6, and 1, 7. All right. Next, 3 times 5, 15. We put down all of that. Now we're going to multiply by 10. So we put a 0 to hold the space to show that it's not 1 we're multiplying by. 1 times 5, 5. 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 5, 5. So now we add 0 plus 5, 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. 2 carry the 1. 5 plus 1, that's 6. Plus the 2, 8. And of course, 1 plus 5, 6. Now this is a very interesting part. Now we need to have the answer with the total number of decimal places. So in 5.25, we have 2 decimal places. Or we know 2 number come after the decimal point. So that's 2. Here, only 1 number, which is the 0.3. So what we're going to do, count the number of decimal places. This one has 1, this one has 2. So we're supposed to have a total of 3. So what we're going to do now is from the right, go to the left, we move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's actually 6.825. That's what I was looking for. All right, so it's 6.825 square meters, because we're doing area already. And we know, all right? Okay. Almost get it. Go ahead.
Okay, 7.34 meters multiplied by 2.1 meters. But so we have to find the area of a rectangle with those measurements. So 734 times 21 meters. If we ignore the decimal point, it's much easier.
Agree.
So 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 7 is 7. And then we go down below the 4 and put a 0. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. So we put down the entire 14 because we have nothing to bring over. Put a plus sign there. 0 plus 4 is 4. 3 plus 8 is 11. Put down the 1, carry the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. So put down the 4, and then we have nothing to add the 1 to, so we just add it to the 14 and we get 15. But we're not finished yet because the total amount of decimal places are 3. So we're going to have to jump 3 times from the 4 to the 5. Oh, sir, and the unit, meter square.
Yeah. So
15.414 meters square.
Thank you for saying that part. That's so important, all right? And guys, we do not mix up perimeter with area. Perimeter, one-dimensional, that's just a length. Area is the number of squares. That's what I wanted to say, all right? Area is the number of squares that it takes to cover the surface or the shape. Very good, Zaria. Very good presentation. All right, somebody says, sir, I got the same answer. Let me tell you why. Let me look at what you did. All right, this is what you did. And I want you to tell me if I'm being unfair to you. The person gave me this. I want to ask the class if this would be correct. Because I don't want to be unfair, you know. Zaria, like how you present, what is wrong with that? Why would I say check that? Just imagine why sir would say check something like that. What's wrong with that? Like how Zaria present, let me ask her. Go ahead, Zaria.
The unit is not there.
Thank you. It cannot be correct, guys, if you don't have the correct unit. All right? And if you gave me this as well, you would have seen me say check. Because this is saying it's the length you found. And remember, area is the number of squares. So guys, you have to practice the right thing. You cannot do the wrong thing in class and then say, okay, when I go to exam, I'm going to adjust. It doesn't work like that. I always say this to you guys. It's not on the day you pass the exam. You're going to actually pass before because of the preparation. I gotta allow you to go in there and execute, you know. But if you don't prepare, how are you gonna go there and execute? Suppose I give you this correct and say excellent. Guess what happen? When you go in the exam, same thing you're gonna do. And then now you don't get a school of choice. Mr. Bennett is to be blamed. Because I'm supposed to guide you the right way. Alright? So that's why this one was asked to be checked. You didn't have the correct unit. Alright? Guys, the first time, me telling that story already. The first time I go university, the teacher gave us some simple little questions, multiple choice, basic question, but the instruction said we were to circle the answer. So you see, everybody will tick it. He said it was incorrect. And he said, when we go out there to become teachers, we must ensure so you guys follow the instruction because that's what the exam is about. All right? So area, let me just go through something, guys, so we can have more clarity on it. But the multiplication was good, you know. You guys did well on that. But you have to have the unit to complete it. Let me just show you why you have to have the squares and the square on it. Hold on. All right, we're going to find the area of this without multiplying anything. All right. So I'm going to make this be 4 meters by 3 meters. Students have to understand this is what area is about, right? So going across, we're going to have some lines to represent. So here we have 3 here, so we're going to have 3 lines. 1. When I say 3 lines, meaning you can count 3 spaces, right? This one is 4, so we're going to have 4 going down. 1. The space look big now, doing. I'm going to draw it in the corner. It look too big, man. What? Can't do this thing, you know, we can't adjust it. So I need to adjust these as well. Oh boy. No, I just rub them out then. Them now comply. Alright, so this is supposed to be 3. That means 3 lines, right? This is our show grade 3 students. So what it is, the area is the number of squares it takes, the total. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are saying it 12 square units it takes, right? And if you want to do it the shortcut way, like how you guys like, it will be 3 meters by 4 meters. So 3 times 4, that's 12. M times M, M squared. All right, so that's how we get it. That's why we have to have the little 2, because it's literally saying this is the number of squares it takes to cover. And if we go back to the definition, it's the total number of squares it takes to cover a surface, shape, or figure. All right, so make a note of this, guys, please. I'm gonna look at some more questions. Okay.
Okay, so what I did was I draw my lines here, but
Yeah, man, you can go. You can continue.
since I drew my lines here, and I drew in it, so I drew the lines here. So my regular way of doing it though, sir, is just multiply 9 meters times 8 meters, and 9 meters times 8 meters equals 72 meters square.
Okay,
Since
I
it's
agree.
area, sir, you have to put the meter square.
Yeah, square meter is important. I agree. Very good. All right, that's it. I see somebody drew it up. I think Deja, very neat in such a short time. So that's good. That's good. But as I was saying in the other class, not all the time we're gonna draw the lines, right? It's just for us to understand the concept and how, why we have to have the square there. So it's mainly that. Very good job, though. What about this one? Can we find the area for this one? We can multiply very well. Let's see. And upon timetable, what will be the area of this square?
Fine.
So we're going to find the area. So 15 meters times 15 meters. Fifteen meters times 50 meters. We're going to set that out. 5 times 5 is 25. Put down our 5, carry over 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2, 7. Put down our placeholder, which is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. And 1 times 1 is 1. We're going to do addition now. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Put down the 2, carry over the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, so put down the 2. We're going to put our unit, which is meter square. So our answer will be 225 meters square.
Thank you so much. Guys, I don't want to see this. This don't make no sense to me. Even if you know it out of your head, still, let me just want to see you work. I don't want to see that. I want to see it like this, guys. Please, just show so you understand it, alright? And you're not using a calculator. Like this, I'm sure Leandra can do it. But this, I'm not sure. And I'm not saying you use a calculator. I'm just saying just show the work, alright? So we don't want to see this. When I like 9, 8, and I say, okay, 72, I know you know a timetable. But for these, just show it they work out, alright? Thanks so much, Leandra. Thanks so much. We could do one more with decimal, guys. And then for the next hour after this, I'm gonna show you guys some. That was good though. Nice presentation. So Zara will do the next one. Sorry, I'm see say your hand up. So you'll do the next one. We use centimeter. Last time somebody texted me and said, sir, you know they're on a unit, right? It doesn't always have to be meter. I agree, guys. Sometimes we can use centimeter or millimeter or kilometer. All right. Find the area for this square, please.
Okay, 9.34 centimeters times and 9.34 centimeters. It would be
4.
because a
Hold
square.
on, Zaria said 4. Is that what you wrote? It's 5.
I would 5. So 9.35, just at 935 times 935. 5 times 5 is 25. So put down the 5 and carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2, 17. Put down the 7, carry the 1. 5 times 9 is 45 plus 1, 46. So put down the entire 46. And then we'll put a 0 below the 5 for a placeholder. 3 times 5 is 15. Put down the 5, carry the 1. 3 times 1 is No, my bad. Wait, no. 3, yes. So you put down the 6 instead of 3 times 3. The 2 is confusing. The second cross it out, please. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, 10. Put down the 0. Carry 1. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 1, 28. Put down 28. And then we put 2 placeholders, so 2 zeros. Then we'll do 9 times 5 is 45, so put down the 5, carry 4. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 4, 31. Put down the 1, carry 3. 9 times 9 is 81 plus 3, 84. Put down the 4 and the 8. And then we'd have to add it up. 5 plus 0 and 0 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Put down the 2, carry 1. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1, 12. Put down the 2, carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 8. That is 13 plus 1, that is 14. So put down the 4, carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 4 is 7. And then we just put down the 8. But we're not finished yet because the total amount of decimal places is 4. So we'd have to jump from 5 to the 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the answer would be 87.4225 centimeters squared.
Excellent. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, guys. So if you want to find the area of this triangle, what I want us to visualize, I want us to visualize this. No, better yet, let me do it from scratch. It might go over some people. I'm just gonna duplicate it, right? Let me show you something, how easy this is. Students sometimes forget the formula, so I'm gonna show you a way that you can remember it. Just imagine this is the same triangle, all right? So here would be 6. And here would be 10, right? All right. What if we did this? What if we turn it into a rectangle? What would be the area of this rectangle? Why it looks so? Let me ask you guys, what would be the area of a rectangle with the length being 10 and the width being 6? What would be the area for that? All right. 2 persons hand up. I'm going to take both of you. Go ahead, Zaria.
What would be the area, sir?
Of the rectangle, yeah.
It would be 60 meters square.
Okay. Leandra, thanks so much. What would be the area?
Sir, the area would be 60 meters square.
All right, thank you so much. Nikela, what would be the area of the rectangle?
Sir, the area of the rectangle would be 60 meters square.
All right, thanks so much.
And
Desha?
this does not look like a rectangle, it looks like a square.
All right, thanks. Desha? Not drawn to scale. You ever see that on CXC? You see that too? Go ahead, Desha. What
30
would be the area
meters square.
of the rectangle? All right. Anna?
Meter square.
Anna, what would be the area of the rectangle?
Square. 60 meters square.
Okay. All right, I agree. So look at it this way, guys. If the entire rectangle, right, is, let me just change the color. If the entire rectangle would have been 60, right? All of this is 60. What would be the area of half of it? Somebody can tell me that? What if we only consider the area of this portion right here? What would be this area?
Here.
30, sir.
30
Sir,
square
30.
All
meter.
right.
Sir, 30
All right.
meters
Sir,
square.
30 meters squared.
I agree. Because everything is 60 meters square, right? But the right angle triangle is like a half of the rectangle. Somebody say it look like a square, but forgive sir for that, all right? That's not the main point. So it would be 30 meters square. So that is why when we find in the area of a right angle triangle, it's as if we are saying, why not just find the area for the entire rectangle? And when we get the answer, what would I divide by? Forget.
2.
Thank you.
2.
Guys, you know,
Two.
so my turn teacher may understand this fully.
Sir, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question, you know. I asked what's the area of the rectangle, but you gave me the area of this triangle. So it will be the 60 meters square divided by 2, which is equal to 30 meters square. So when you get the area of a rectangle, not rectangle, a triangle, just remember it's a half of a rectangle. So it's the length times the width. Well, they call it your base, but they just change up the name. So they would say this is the base and this is the height. So you just multiply the base times the height. Because it's half of a rectangle, we divide by 2. Sometimes students will not divide by the 2 because they forget it's a half of a rectangle. So a right angle triangle is a half of a rectangle. All right, make a note of it, please. If you want, you can draw all of them. No, wait, guys. Because getting the whole thing behind it is so important. All right, so here we have another one. The base is 24, so they refer to it as the base and this as the height. All right, this is the slant side. So we only use the base and the height to find the area, all right? Because remember, this would be the inside of the rectangle. When you draw the rectangle, you wouldn't necessarily consider that part, right? It would be just length times width. So the area would be 12 meters times 24. Why am I write 14? 24 meters. And then after we find the product, we divide it by 2 because remember, we're only finding the area for this portion, which is a half of it, right? Remember, you guys told me that. So let's multiply 12 by 24. 4 2s 8, 4 1s 4, put a 0 to hold the space, 2 2s 4, 2 1s 2. So we have 8, 4 plus 4, 8. So that's 288. So it's 288 divided by 2. Remember, we never miss a chance, we do a long division. So I could do the long division. 2 into 2 goes 1 time, 2 ones, 2. Subtract, we get 0. Carry down our 8. 2 into 8, 4 times, 2 times 4, 8. 0. Carry down another 8. 2 into 8, 8, 4 times. So it's 144 square meters. And that is our answer. Make a note of it, please.
Okay. 14 times 16 meters. So we'd have to draw another right angle triangle over the other arm. So can you draw the rectangle, please? Okay. 14 times 16. Can you set it up in place value way, please? Six times 4 is 24. Put down the 4, carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 8, 84. 8. Put a placeholder below the 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 2. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. But we're not finishing it because we're not finding the area of the rectangle. So we're going to have to divide 224 divided by 2. 2 into 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 subtract 2 from 2 is 0. And then we bring down the 2. 2 into 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. That's 2 from 2 is 0. Bring down the 4. 2 into 4 goes 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 from 4 is 0. So the area of the right angle triangle would be 112 meters squared.
Agree. Great job. All right. So guys, this is a common error that students make even at the high school level. They will just multiply. When they get the 224, was it 224? Yeah. They put on meter square. This is incomplete, just like what Zaria said. It's not the rectangle finding the area of, it's the triangle. Right angle triangle to be exact. So it's this portion, which you guys told me is a half of it. All right. Thank you so much, Zaria. Thank you guys so much for making class awesome as usual. I'll post the video as usual, all right? So you guys can.
Yes, sir.
All right. So take care, guys.
Okay, sir.
Enjoy the rest of the
Bye.
evening. Thanks for staying over the 2 minutes, all right? Class was up 8, but you guys stayed. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. All
Bye
right.
on
All
Sunday.
right, guys. Continue to be awesome, all right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, guys. So see you soon.
Sir,
Hmm?
why was people leaving the class and someone was explaining the work? Because I just seen bare people just leaving. What mean them?
Oh,
What mean they didn't understand too, and they just leave?
well, I'm not sure, you know. I'll have to find out.
Okay, sir. Bye.
All right, take care. See you
You
soon,
too,
all
sir.
right? Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care, Leandra.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye. Take care. That's Desha. Take care, all right? See you soon.